In my kingdom, I'm the only king. In my kingdom, I'm the only king, buddy. Don't ruin my... You are a nomad, buddy. You're a nomad. You know lions? You have a king lion and you have a nomad trying to take over.
You're a minion. You're your minions.
No, minions, you killed your masters.
No. That's not what happened. In the beginning, yeah, but later.
Later, no?
Later, they didn't kill him.
So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna section the top off. He already has undercut on both sides, so. Nag here is a celebrity barber from India, and we have a privilege of Nag being with us for a whole week.
If you turn it that way, that's not good. It's gonna mess everything.
Sideways is the right way to hold the camera, right?
Well, yeah, well, once you start, you don't want to change it because it might...
Can you do it while you're live?
I don't know.
No.
Well,
sometimes the videos, they tend to be like, end up being upside down.
Well, we're not gonna keep it. We're only gonna do the live and then we're gonna remove it because I'm making a, a video on it. So I'm not gonna keep it on YouTube.
I'm not gonna say it.
You tend to ruin my videos, my friend. I mean, what is this with Albanians always ruining things? Huh?
What? Albanians doing things. He says, when he talks about Albanians, he says they. He doesn't say we.
We?
Yeah, he's Albanian too. He's gotta say we.
Do we have any viewers?
Oh yeah, we got 97.
97.
Bam.
Any questions? Bang.
Yeah, they're asking, do Indians have thick hair?
Depends on the Indian. This guy has pretty nice hair. So we're gonna start with our 1.5 usual, right?
Are you talking Indians?
And first thing I'm gonna do.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
Yo, guys, easy here now. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a foundation for his fade. We are going to do a skin fade, and he never had a skin fade before, so this is gonna be first time for him. And then we're gonna cut the top. I'm gonna cut the top with a razor. He has pretty nice hair, and I think this haircut will come out really good. But I want you to sit straight as possible. Sit all the way back as possible.
Yeah.
I forgot you. I'm not very tall, my friend. Slightly vertically challenged. All right, so I'm gonna start with 1.5 and go straight up. You guys keep in mind here.
Bam.
With my first 1.5, I almost blend the top. You see, I'm not leaving heavy lines. I'm not doing this thing where it leaves me a heavy line, so I have to do a lot of work to fix it. So I'm just gonna fix that right now with my first step. Right?
Do we have any keepers online?
Any who?
Albanian.
Probably.
They're not saying nothing?
So he has pretty actually coarse hair. His hair is pretty thick. Almost feel like stubborn. You know, it is very important that I get this part right. If I don't get this part right, the first step, right, it creates me a lot of work. So I want to make sure I get this nice shape here, right? That you see. Do you see it from profile? Right. I want to create a really nice shape. And in a minute, I will talk about what I'm going to do: high fade, medium fade, or low fade, and why do I choose one over the other or the third. Okay. So I gotta do the rest of it here. I gotta finish my bulk removal and creating the foundation for my fade and for my whole style. Are there any questions so far?
They're asking what blade?
What blade am I using?
1.5.
1.5.
It's not ceramic, is it?
It is ceramic.
It is ceramic?
Yes. I'm using
Oh, I see it,
Octane
yeah.
Oster clippers. I'm using Octane Osters, but I'm using Andy's blade. So they are, they work on, you know, how do you say it? They are universal.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse my French, I mean,
Hi from London.
huh?
Hi from London.
Hi London. One of these days, I will visit London. Just don't charge me the entry into London. I heard that's the only city in the world that charges you to enter the city. If it's true, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Hello from Brazil.
Brazil.
Hello from Albania.
Hello,
The best.
hello Albania. Alright guys, so here I'm going to determine whether I want to go with a high, medium or low fade. And looking at my first step, right, I'm going to go with the low fade because the shape of the head tells me if I go high it's going to be difficult to blend and it's going to keep on moving my fade. It will not look as good. I think doing the low fade, the fade will come out a lot cleaner and the haircut will look a lot better. I mean, look good. So I'm going to start with actually my edgers. And I'm going to start my fade right here.
You got everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You got
California,
you got Mexico.
Algeria, Argentina,
Argentina.
Mexico.
Shout out to all of you, especially Mexico. Viva la Mexico!
Mexico.
Mexico.
What tips can you give skin fade for beginners? Just watch the video, right?
Watch the video and just pay attention to what I'm doing, and then that will, if you have any questions, you know. Listen, my fading system is pretty simple, honestly. I did 1.5. I removed the bulk. I created a foundation for this haircut, right? My next step here is going to be using, just basically removing this line between 0 and 1.5, and that's pretty easy. You use 1, you can start with an open blade, move down to a half guard, start again with an open blade, remove the half guard, and finish. It's pretty simple. So I'm gonna go through those steps right now. Follow with me, and basically, it will be pretty self-explanatory. It will be pretty simple. As you can see here, I'm trying to stay pretty low with 0. I don't want to go too high. As you can see, how it gets dark here pretty fast. And the reason it is because his head is the widest right about here, so it kind of rounds, and I left this longer so I can create that square shape. Okay.
They're asking if it's 0 gapped?
Yes, my clippers are all 0 gap.
Yeah.
I know some barbers don't like to 0 gap their clippers. I'm one of the barbers who does like to 0 gap. And one of the reasons I do, as you've been here with me now for a whole week, you've seen that I do quite a lot skin fades. And I do not use electric shavers. I use a straight edge razor. So I shave down to the skin and then I use my edgers to remove it. As I really don't believe that electric shavers are very sanitary and we don't have enough time to properly disinfect them and keep them clean. So I use a straight edge razor instead of shavers, and I 0 gap my clipper so I can remove that line between really skin and, you know, wherever it is.
We got a hello from Chicago.
Well, that's your city.
Hello.
Tell them to come and see you when you are over there.
Yep, come see me.
You are where in Chicago?
We're in Morris.
Morris? Okay.
If you don't know where Morris is at, you know where Joliet's at.
So the guy who's recording this is John Larson. He's a barber from Chicago. He's here for a week to do a 40 hours apprenticeship program. So if you want to learn what he learned, you can see him or you come see me.
Bam.
And this gentleman here is Nag. I can't even pronounce his last name. He's from Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Hyderabad from India. He came to see me for 40 hours. He's a celebrity barber in India. He cuts hair for who?
Vishnu Manchu.
Vishnu Manchu, which is a popular Indian actor in South India.
I'm gonna go live too.
Go on Facebook, Sam. Don't go on.
John, is MC a good guy?
That's who you are.
He is the best.
He's the best bad guy.
He's a good guy?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna go live.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go live too.
You too.
We're gonna go live on
Too
live.
many live things, buddy.
Hello from Toronto, North Korea, Iraq.
North Korea?
Yeah.
No way. North Korea?
Jay the Kid.
Hey, North Korea. Shout out to North Korea. I'm really happy to hear that there is a viewer from North Korea.
I don't know, MC. Maybe it's not.
How much does MC charge?
That is, depends on the person.
We are live here, live on live. I'm watching MC live.
Alright, so now I'm gonna...
This is like Inception here, you know?
I'm gonna start here with my one, and I'm gonna open the blade, and I'm gonna work on this line and try to remove the line, okay? Yo guys, there is two ways to do this blending. There is one way going up and coming straight back down. Some barbers do this, they go up and down, right? That's fine, but it leaves another line above, right? So when I do this, I'm removing this line, but you see I'm creating another one above. Then you gotta go with a higher blade to remove it, right? What I like to do when I'm there, I come there, but I kind of do a C here. It's quick so you can't see it, but it doesn't leave the second line. Does it make sense? So I don't do this, because it will leave me another line.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of go through. When it's done fast, you can't really see it. But that's basically what happens. You kind of go out, up and out, right? Instead of going up and down, up and down. That leaves you a second line. So we don't want to have a second line. I also do a lot of freehand though. So even though this is one and I have open blade, right? I'll be cutting up here, which is here we are probably at 3, right? So I can float up there because I'm doing freehanding. I'm not really digging in, right? Any other questions?
Says hello from New Jersey. I have a question. In a comb over, would you part the hair the way it naturally falls, even if it's on the same side of the colic?
I mean, the hair naturally. This is a tricky question, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, the hair can be naturally falling on the center.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to part the hair depends on the shape of the head. So I'm
You're Instagram live, right?
Yeah.
No, that's a YouTube. So I'm parting
YouTube.
right here where his hairline is receding and going straight back to the crown, right? Now, whether I leave this hair or I cut it depends on the shape of the head. So I don't want to create, like this, like an egg, and everything starts from here. So if his head is the widest here, you definitely want to leave some hair here. If his head is square, then you can cut up to the line, right?
Any tips on growing beards? Maintaining?
Oh yeah, don't shave it.
That's true. That's what they say, just don't touch it.
It's funny, I had somebody on my social media ask me, because like, my beard doesn't grow, what should I do? I said, pray to God. He's the one who decides how much beard you can have. So pray for it. If it doesn't grow, it doesn't grow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think what Nog can do here is only pray. Maybe he gets some beard, but...
Right.
Nog has been great He's gonna do well. I mean, he's been here for a week now, and he's been working very hard. You work all the time like that now?
Yes.
Yeah, that means like yes, I'm like I can't even figure out that move that Indians and Pakistani do. Like
No, sir.
usually we go yes like this. They go like no, yes. We say no like this though.
We say also no like that.
You say no like that? Yes.
No.
How do you say no?
No.
So how do you know it's yes or no?
Yes. No.
That, well, that's us. But how you guys do it? You say yes. How do you know when you are saying yes when you are saying no? If you are not saying nothing, just moving your head.
Is MC Muslim?
Yes, MC is a Muslim. I am a Muslim, not Muslim. There is difference. Muslim is the one. Muslim is the one who submits himself to God. Muslim is the one who commits crimes. Muslim, you know, it comes from the word zalama,
yes,
which is the one who is bad, doing bad things.
Yes.
So Muslim is a wrongdoer. Muslim is the one who submits himself to God.
There you go.
Muslim cut the Hindu's hair.
Muslim cutting Hindu's hair. And we're quite friends. We've been friends now for a week.
Yep.
He came straight from India, right?
Sorry?
He came straight from India, so everybody knows.
Hello from Tanzania.
Tanzania. Where is Tanzania though? I don't want to sound ignorant, but where is Tanzania? Can you ask that, please?
Oh, yeah, it's in Africa.
How do you respond here?
Yeah, Tanzania.
How do you respond?
It's like a Muslim country.
Can I text?
Huh?
Can I text through here?
I don't.
Yeah, oh yeah.
How do you do it?
You can reply.
Just hit that?
Well, you can just talk and they can hear you.
Cool.
Sam, can you check the camera if it's?
Oh, well, I'm live too.
We got too many lights going here.
Well, it's not on.
Oh. No, it's not on.
Come and check it. Because I don't want to mess up anything.
The name of the shop is MC Barber.
Check.
1 second.
What did you say? Did you swear in India?
Yes, you did, right?
What did you say?
You skipped a few steps.
Was almost the front.
Huh?
Beginning.
No, it's fine. We'll just remove some of these. Oops, hold on.
No,
WC.
they're really India, the country. He's like Indiana. I'm off. Yeah, this
Huh?
MC's taking too long.
Well, so sorry. Tell them so sorry. Okay, we are back in business. Okay?
Shit.
What was
Take it
that?
easy, Sam.
I don't know. It's somebody's food.
See, the fact that it's Friday evening at 7 o'clock and we still have this much energy, that means working for MC Barber is not so bad.
That's right.
Nobody seems to be exhausted. Everybody's happy. Now I'm using actually half guard. And I'll start with an open blade. A safety precaution, you can start with an open blade. Me, a lot of times I will go back and forward. Sometimes I won't even open the blade. I'll just freehand so I can get away with it. But to be safe, you can start with an open blade, right? And then you can close it halfway. You can fully close it. And you are pretty good there, right? Now you have this line to remove with the open blade, right? Halfway closed, fully closed. And if it doesn't remove it, which it doesn't seem that it will, I'll go back with my edger and remove that line with the edger, you see? let's go back.
Tanzania is right near Kenya and Zimbabwe.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Yeah. I bought Monarch scissors and got a free extra scissor because of you, MC. Thank you. They're thanking you for the.
You got it, buddy. So, guys, just to remind you, if you buy scissors from Shark Fin and you just use a code MC
promo code.
MC Barber, they will give you a free pair of scissors.
I
they
think
say.
it's just MC.
Just MC.
Just MC.
Just
right?
MC. Promo code MC in Sharkfin. You can buy free. I mean, you can get a
And
discount.
I've been using their scissors, guys. They are actually pretty good. They are about a couple $100 cheaper than scissors in other from other like big companies in the same category. So if the scissors are made for, let's say, from you know, VG or 420 or ATS 314, or you'll find that they are slightly cheaper and they hold actually the edge pretty good.
See, I want to do it.
Hello from Bosnia.
Really?
Bosnia, there it is.
Bosnia is up there, not sleeping when it's 1 o'clock in the morning. What's the matter with you guys?
It's Friday night, MC.
Oh, it's Friday night.
It's Friday night.
This summer I'll be in Bosnia, guys. My wife and my kids are going to Bosnia.
Man.
Great vids. Good night from Scotland.
Good night. So sorry that this is late and you have to go. We'll have a video. We'll not leave this one live though, because I'm making a video and I'm gonna have a live one on the end.
Shop location. We're in Weathersfield, Connecticut. MC Barber.
So guys, it's never easy to cut a hair for another barber, especially a celebrity barber too. So you gotta make sure you gotta do a good job and everything is good. And also, I never cut his hair, so it was pretty bold strategy for me to go live on this one.
Everybody tends to ask the barbers who gives you a haircut. Because they always pick a good barber.
What do we have for the viewers?
We are at, down to 54. 34 likes. MC is posting this on YouTube channel as well, question mark.
What is it?
They're asking if you're posting this on YouTube.
Not this live is not gonna stay. I'm not gonna keep it on YouTube because I have an actual video that I will edit and put up. So I'm doing this live, something similar to questions and answer session, where you guys can ask me, and this is a good chance for you guys to ask questions. Why do I do what I do? Why do I choose medium fade or low fade versus high fade? Why am I gonna cut his hair with a razor instead of scissors? What size scissors do I use? How am I gonna give away these clippers that I'm using once I get new clippers?
Is your magic clip zero gap?
Yes, they are all. My all clippers are zero gap.
Yeah.
That's one thing I didn't like about this clipper, which is by what is it, Babeless?
Yeah, Babylus.
Babelous. You actually cannot zero gap this one, so it does. You cannot get it very close. Not.
Sir.
Are you getting bored, buddy?
No, no, no.
Okay, sorry.
I'm enjoying.
Good. This is the first. This is the first fade for you, right? You never had a fade before.
No.
Hey, welcome to America.
Yep. Shout out from Dallas.
Hey, Dallas. Shout out to you.
Thank you for your time. Also, they want to ask when you're your system is going to be out on DVD.
I want to do it right. Honestly, no. There is. My system has 4 categories. It has 40 different techniques. You know, I have clipper category, scissor category, razor category, blow drying and styling. As you yourself saw this week, all this in action, and it's not as simple as it sounds. Each category has about 8 to 10 techniques, or 11, and I want to do it right. I want to write like a book, DVDs, and probably not DVDs. It's gonna probably be something online where you're gonna have to log into my website and watch it and learn step by step. But I want to do it right. I don't want to just rush it and kind of not make it really beneficial, you know. So it has to be done right.
Do you plan on getting the wall 5-star cordless?
As soon as they come out.
How long have you been cutting hair?
17
15?
years.
17 now? Dang.
So I was very fortunate. I've been cutting hair for 17 years. My first coach was Paul Mitchell, international educator. I was his personal assistant for 6 months. And really I learned a lot from him, especially the scissor work. Then I was fortunate to work with 2 US champions from 70s in men's hairstyling, and they were educators for Ruffler. And my last coach and my current coach that I've been working with for the last 3 years was a world champion 1984. And that's where I picked up all my razor work pretty much, and my styling. I as well took seminars from world champions from Italy, the Italian coach and Puerto Rican coach. So I was very fortunate to be surrounded by the best in the industry pretty much all my life.
Your clippers is very loud, your clipper. Just tell them how many haircuts you had today, let's see. How many you have every day.
So
They gotta be loud sometimes, you gotta oil them. You got no time to oil them either.
So this is my tomorrow. As you can see, every 20 minutes there is a haircut.
Somebody cancel, one cancel. But
Where is the cancellation?
right here. But
Oh, it's okay.
that's
I'll
gonna
give
be.
it. Okay. So every 20 minutes, and these clippers are 3 years old, so they have to be. These clippers are overworked and under-oiled.
America, land of the fade.
Hey,
Yeah.
I like that.
Shout out
America
from
is
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Masala.
America is definitely the best for fading. I was in Europe late last year, and they are in infant stages when it comes to fading.
Thank you, MC, for the razor you gave. You gave it to me. It was amazing. Zamanako Amhad? Amhad?
Zamnako.
Zamnako Amhad?
Well, anytime. Alright, so we are done with the fade. It's a low fade, as you guys can see. I didn't go very high.
I'm out.
Right?
I gotta go.
And now we're gonna put a line, bud. Yeah, why not? We are in America.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Alright, so we're gonna put a. I'm gonna carve a line here. They're probably not gonna let him in India when they see him, but hey. We are in America, my friend. Feel free to do whatever you want. Nobody can say nothing.
Huh?
Nobody can tell you nothing. You're in America.
You're talking about only hairstyle, huh?
You got it, my friend.
Yes. Ja hoću da dolaziš u Sarajevo.
Yes, I'm coming to Sarajevo. I love Barčaši. I love downtown Sarajevo. The birds and the food and the whole thing is beautiful. Downtown Sarajevo is my favorite place.
There's Brazil, there's London.
Why don't you have seminars all around the world?
I don't know. I honestly, I get homesick very fast. I really do, though. That's my problem. But maybe next, in future, I will be doing more seminars. I had someone calling me from Sao Paulo, Brazil. If you are watching and listening, I'm sorry for not responding properly. It's just too busy right now, and maybe in the future I will be able to come down and do a seminar. But as is right now, I'm very, busy. As you see, I mean, and I would like to compete again this year in Paris, France. So I really, I'm gonna do this skin right here. So I don't want to travel too much.
How many barbershops do you own?
Just one.
No. Let the DVD do the traveling for you.
It's not the same.
It's not.
Tell my friend. Go
It's
ahead.
not the same.
Yeah, they
Hands-
can hear you, MC.
Hands-on training.
Hands-on training is a totally different stuff from DVD. People think that they can learn from DVDs. Yes, they will benefit you to some extent, but really,
You can't make the same distinctions.
Okay, see you guys tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Bud.
You
Hands-on.
It's person. Like it's
Huh?
more personable.
Not
Get to
just
see
that,
it
but
firsthand.
Hands-on is actually coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Coaching
the
for sure.
difference.
Coaching.
I mean, if videos could be enough for you to become, professional master of anything, all these professionals, whether it's boxers, whether it's MMA fighters, whether it's the tennis players, they'll just watch a video and be, champions. But yet they have coaches. I mean, sometimes you yourself cannot see what you're doing. You have to have somebody from outside tell you, listen, this is what you are doing. I mean, you just saw it this week.
Mm-hmm.
Me showing you how to work with a blow dryer and a brush, and you think, oh, it's easy, I can do this. And once you start doing it, it's not the same. I mean,
No. How many barbers work for you?
I have currently 4 barbers.
Well said. I would like to attend one of the courses. How can I find out the cost of it? Could you give me an idea of how much?
So basically, for our 40 hours, let me just get the clippers quiet, and then, For our 40 hours apprenticeship program, we charge $1,000. And as you've seen over the last 4 days since Tuesday, I spent about 30 minutes to an hour with you, coaching you, on different things that you need help, right? And it's very, very educational and beneficial. All right, guys. So I did my fade, right? I started from skin. Here I went with the razor down to the skin. All I have to do, as you can see now, I have this kind of heavy line here. There is 2 ways to remove it. I like sculpting with a razor, so I'm gonna go with the sculpting. And then if I have to refine it with scissors, I will do that. Okay. So can you see this line on the phone? Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see now. Just watch how the line disappears before your eyes. And again, I am not a magician. I am a beautician. And as far as these razors are concerned, unfortunately, I don't have these razors anymore. The company that made them, this was a special edition for them, and they don't make them anymore. It's too bad. I'm trying to find a company to make them for me, so hopefully, that works out. There is a company here in Connecticut that's working on it. I will see what they come up with, and I hope really that they come up with something good. All right, you see how that line is removed?
Yep.
Versus here. See how the line is heavy here? Huh?
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna do the same thing here.
Is this your last client of the night? Yes.
Yes, this is actually, I don't take clients this late. This gentleman is going back to India tomorrow. I mean, he's going back to New Jersey tomorrow, and he's going Sunday, right? You're flying Sunday?
Yeah.
So I decided to give him a haircut. Pretty much every student that comes and see me, I give him a haircut and I make a video.
What do you think about the cutting style of Josh LaMonica?
I don't know too much about it. I mean,
I don't know either.
to be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hi from Pennsylvania. I will wait for you in Frank like last time.
Where?
Frank? F-R-A-N-C?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Maybe France. Forgot the E.
Oh, France?
Yeah. I'm sure it's France. What size is your white comb you're using now?
This is a 6-inch comb. I call this all-purpose comb. And this is my favorite comb, you know, to work with. I mean, it's I like these combs. I know people use bigger combs. A lot of people just use a clipper comb for a whole haircut. For a whole haircut in general, I use what I call all-purpose comb, which is this one.
Why not landscape? Because the person recording messed up, and now it's not letting me go.
Landscape,
That's
I mean
why.
sideways, right?
Yes. It's not letting me.
Sorry guys for mistakes that we make. I mean, only God is perfect. Everybody else can make a mistake, so we apologize. You know.
Sorry, Chris Basio. He's the one who asked.
Chris Basio.
Chris Basio.
Sorry, buddy. In future, we are working to be more like you, to have better setup. Chris Basio, shout out to him. He's a very nice guy. He has a very good channel too. He does a lot of education. I was in his barber shop a few weeks ago, and it was great. One of his barbers hooked me up. I really appreciate that. They didn't even want to charge me, man. So it was really nice. I didn't get to see him because he was in the other place, but maybe next time.
What model number is the YS Park comb?
I have no clue. It's not really important. You can use any of these combs. I just had in my hand YS Park. They are overpriced. I use these. These just happen to be in my hand. You get these are $440, right?
Here it is.
400, excuse me, 400, and you get for $5 12 of them. So it just happened to be that I have YS Spark in my hands this time. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start taking the sections from the top, as you can see here, and I'm gonna actually sculpt that into the rest of the hair. Right here, I'm gonna turn towards this camera and make sure it's recording. Cool. Okay. If you wanna, you can
Yes.
be there so you can see me. But I'm gonna be here. Make sure you're not alone. Okay. Good. And this is probably gonna be my last sculpting section. See that? So I connected the first section to my back. You see, it's nice blended. Okay. So my next section now, I'm gonna pick it up as I would with the scissors, right? I'm gonna grab my bottom section as well, right? Here, I'm gonna comb it out. I see I'm dropping my section. Once I drop my section, I'm gonna start blending, thinning, and then I'll remove my limb. And now it's gonna be easier. Now if you can come closer here and see, he has pretty thick hair. Come here, watch this. Right? And this hair, actually, when he styles it, it's not gonna be easy because it's pretty heavy. Yeah, it's kind of like thick hair. It will just weighs itself down. So I'm gonna create some texture. I'm gonna skin the hair. See that? So when he styles it, it will hold style a lot longer, right? It's gonna be a lot easier for him to style it. And I'm gonna take next section. We're gonna keep the top pretty long. I'm not gonna take too much off. I wanna keep this exciting. I want people in India to know that he got a haircut in America. Maybe I get some clients from over there, who knows.
What angle would you say that you're holding the razor?
The razor is at a cutting angle almost, probably 45 there. So I'm going light. First I'm trying to remove the, to create texture, to remove some weight out of the hair, right? And then I'll just increase my angle to a cutting point. So watch right here. Now I'll increase my angle so I can cut and remove some length, you see? Have you ever had your hair cut with a razor like this?
Sorry?
Have you ever had your hair cut done like this?
No.
No, okay, so you're gonna let us know how it felt. Did you like it or not?
Yes, I like it.
And we only take positive feedback. Negative feedback, it goes in the junk.
Yes, garbage.
Seriously, I like it.
So negative feedback goes straight to the junk mail. You gotta use razor on the way. Tissue. You got it, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
You got it, man. Anytime. Guys, we also have an exciting video coming up. We have a video of Indian actor called Vishnu Manchu.
Yeah.
We did that video 2 weeks ago, no, a week ago actually. Today, a week ago, exactly. And it's gonna be coming out soon. The actual actor from India was here and got his haircut, and we are just waiting to get it done and edit it and upload it. So it's coming out, guys. Look for it. The gentleman's name is Vishnu Manchu.
Vishnu Manchu.
Vishnu Manchu.
Yeah.
So if any followers from India are watching, we have exciting video coming for you.
Would this style
Million followers.
What is it?
would this style work with a double crown? My son has this and a swirl on his front hairline. He likes to make my life difficult. It's long enough. It's long enough, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, this is a thing when it comes to hairstyles. It's not easy to tell somebody over, to answer and give a really good answer, whether it's going to be good or not. I mean, you got to see the texture of the hair, the shape of the head. I mean, there are a lot of things that will, come in play. It's just, there is no genetic answer, if that's correct terminology for me to use or not. But I cannot just say, yeah, do this, it will be good, or no, you won't. Because I really don't know. And I have to be, I have to be honest. I can't just give answer that, just to give an answer. Basically, I hope that answers and I hope that's satisfying.
How to prevent tugging a client's hair, usually causing discomfort and slight pain in my past experiences with the razor.
Now you gotta change the blade. I mean, with a razor, listen, we're not trying to be funny, but with a razor, right. Look, you saw today when I told you.
Yes.
No matter how heavy the hair is, you work with a razor like with a feather. Look, I'm not applying any pressure. I'm not bending the hair when I'm working. If you feel like you have to bend the hair to cut it, the razor gotta be changed, You work with it. I hold the razor so light that sometimes almost falls out of my hand. Watch, if I was to push, it would slip out of my hand, right here. That's how I hold it, so light. Look, do you feel anything? The client shouldn't feel anything. I mean nothing.
Nothing.
It's just, and if the razor is pulling and tugging, it's time to change the blade. And now I'm just gonna go over and with the scissors and just see, if there is any long hairs like this, just to kind of even out slightly. I'm not really cutting into my razor cut. That was a question once before I got, why use a razor? What's the point of using a razor if you're gonna use scissors afterwards? So as you can see here, I'm not cutting into my razor. I'm just taking some, I could have done that as well with a straight edge razor. I could have done this technique, which I call notching with razor. You have just right here, right? If there is something to cut, right here. But it's easier with scissors, so, you know. Alright guys, so the haircut is actually done. I finished the cut. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blow dry and style his hair. So you can put your hands through your hair and tell me what you feel. How does it feel? Does it feel like, usually just put your hands and see how it feels. Let's spin you around. So does it feel different than usually?
Yeah, it's really different. I loved it.
It's gonna stay now like this because it has so much texture inside.
Yeah.
Right? You have short hair, you have long hair. The hair is actually skin. He has a thick hair. What I mean by thick hair, not just density wise, but the shaft of the hair itself is thick. It's not fine. So I skinned it, right? With a razor, you kind of cut an angle, so he skins it. So it becomes more softer and playable. So for him to style it, it's gonna be a lot easier now than before. So to style it, I'm going to use a 9-row brush. I love this brush. We unfortunately don't sell them because it's difficult to get them. It's a Chinese brush. We are working on getting them. It's very firm. It allows me to grab the hair and work with it, right? So now I'm going to pull all of his hair forward like this, and I'm going to blow dry his hair, and I start from back and I use sections and go forward and finish the style, okay? Are you guys ready? This is gonna be a little bit noisy, but I'm sorry.
What size scissor do you use?
Huh?
What size scissor do you use?
6.5. The Monarch that I use from Shark Fin is 6 1/4, and it's actually a good size as well. It's important that you use a nozzle. I know some people like using it this way. It's slightly difficult to work like this on the side. Maybe it's okay like this. I prefer to keep it like this, right? Europeans like it this way. As long as it works for you, it's fine. This is how I use it. Brush, 9-row. I hold it here so I can, you know, manipulate with it easier. And I start to move. Again, I'm here on medium heat, not high, medium air. If you stop, it's okay.
No, it just looks blurry.
It's alright if you stop.
That's good now.
As a matter of fact, you can stop it if you want. Hold on.
You want me to stop it?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to waste the film, and the battery is almost dead. So I can take pictures after.
Perfect, yeah.
I don't know if Chris Bazio is still there or not. The challenge, I'm pretty much done with that. I have video already shot. I just need to edit it and upload it. It was a color enhancement challenge. There was definitely a challenge, and I'm coming back. I'm gonna have a challenge for him and GZ360.
saying thanks for taking the time to share your passion, MC. Greatly appreciated.
What is it?
They said thank you for taking the time to share your passion, and it's greatly appreciated.
Anytime,
Yeah.
anytime. I don't believe in only taking from people. I also believe in giving back. So if I can benefit people, hey, good for people and good for me.
Yep.
Nobody takes nothing with him. It doesn't benefit you on the other side. Only benefits you here.
That's harder than it looks.
This is very hard. Well, you can tell them actually. John.
I had the hardest time doing this right here. Properly. Right there.
So I'm gonna tell you a trick also here. He has slightly wavy hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my medium heat is actually not gonna straighten the hair. So that could be a problem, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the medium heat on the roots so I don't burn him, right? So I set the roots. And then I'm gonna turn it into high heat to stretch the hair and polish it straight, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. So I use a medium heat. I set the roots straight back. You see how the roots are going back?
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm gonna switch to high heat. I'm gonna grab the hair and I'm gonna polish the hair. And I don't have anything in the hair. If I had something in the hair, I'll show you. Let's say I put oil in his hair. When I use the high heat, you'll see the smoke. It gets pretty hot. So you gotta be very careful. So right now in his hair, I don't know if I just shot myself in the foot. He has already stubborn hair and I added oil. I don't know if I'm gonna have a more difficult time now, you know, stretching it, but we'll find out in a minute. So as you guys see, I'm concentrating right now mostly on from here to this side. I'm leaving this side alone for now where the line is. That's what I want to do this, separately. I want to make sure that I do make the line clean. This is where I have to start creating some volume. And you know, this is actually a good lesson for Mr. Nog, so he can see, you know, how long you can hold a blow dryer on the skin before you start burning a person. So you can actually feel it yourself how it works, right?
Yeah.
So as you can see, his hair is curly. This is gonna be a slight challenge. But if you don't accept challenges, how do you get better in what you do? Yo, Chris Bazio just cost me $100 with that challenge. Yo, man, I want my $100. I had to buy the machine and the colors and everything just to do one video. I want my money back.
Said MC never steps back.
Huh?
He said MC never steps back.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the guy just cost me $100. Yo, I'm not telling you what you guys gonna have to do the challenge for Chris Bazio and GZ, but I just let you know from now, get a mannequin like this, you will need it. Okay? So you gotta have to spend some money just the way I did.
A little bit more money too.
Well, alright, so now we're gonna work on this line a little bit. And you gotta do all right, Nog. It's not good. Just don't tell me you don't like the haircut. And no, you're not getting the money back if you don't like the haircut. That's just the way it is, buddy. Once I take the money, no money back.
What's the brush that you recommend? And they're asking for the brush brand, and then what do you recommend if you can't
the
get
brush
that
that
one?
I'm using for styling?
Yep.
Man, well, listen, I don't like to promote companies because a lot of those companies are really not nice. They only take money from us, they don't support us back. And what I mean, like, I was trying to get these companies to help me with the world competition. They just want money, they don't give money. But because it benefits you, the barber, which is, you are my colleague, I have to tell you. Otherwise, I'm not really happy with other companies. So the company, the brush I would love you to have is the one I have, but I don't have them. So the brush that you can get that is, you know, good is this brush. by YS Park. It's style line number 9, I believe. Anyway, it's blue and light blue. It's YS Park. When you see it, this is the only one that comes in this color. Get this color and you'll get this brush. It's about 20 bucks on Amazon. It's actually a very good brush. YS Park. The only reason I'm telling you is because I like you. I don't like the companies because they don't support us. They are very cheap. Alright. Alright, so for style here, you know, I'm gonna just use some spray oil. You're gonna wash your hair anyway, right? I'm gonna just use some spray oil and you know, finishing spray to create a texture and see how that's gonna work. And then he can style it the way he likes himself. So for now, I'm gonna go with these guys. I'm gonna use some bedhead TG oil, right? And I'm gonna put the oil like this. Okay? And then I'm gonna go with the Canada 14. It's a working spray. And I'm gonna put it right over the oil. What this does, the oil doesn't allow the spray to grab fast. So I can actually work now and create pleating if I like to, right? Like that. And I'm gonna put a little more here and create a pleating going this way. Sorry, not sorry, buddy. No. Welcome to America. Don't tell me this is not the best haircut you ever got. I mean, listen. You're not gonna go to India if you don't say this is the best one I ever got. Oh, I think my camera died. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my battery died. But hold on, I got another.
Yeah.
Alright, so any comments? Any suggestions?
Thanks, MC. I bought the razor. It's magical. Do we have to use talc around the neck like from barber school?
Do they have to do what?
Do we have to use the talc around the neck like from barber school?
I'm not sure getting the answer.
Only if you have to. Only if you have to. If there's hair that you can't brush off. YS Park, official sponsor of MC.
No, man, they didn't want to sponsor me.
Exactly. No.
I asked them. I have to give shout out to Layright. I don't work for them. I don't have nothing from them. But they, however, they are the only company that actually gave me some product to sponsor me for the competition. So I really give shout out to Layright. As you can see, they are the only company right now currently that we actually sell their product in our shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not their ambassador. I don't work for them. I'm not their educator.
No, yeah. Sponsor?
Yeah. But they did help me out and I appreciate it. Shout out to Mike Clem, which is the owner of the company.
What's the name of your coach?
Andrea Turisi.
Andrea Turisi.
I think that's it. But okay.
Great work, MC. Damn, it's nice.
Does it look good?
Looks very good.
My batteries are dead, so I can't take no more.
Wow.
We're gonna have to. Oh, hold on.
Thanks, MC.
Oh, this is, Alright guys, that was it. This is MC. This is Nag from India. He's a celebrity barber. If you ever have a YouTube channel, let us know so we can actually promote your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
And we'll go from there. Guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you didn't subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. We really appreciate it. I will not leave this video on because I will make actual video and upload it with a better quality, camera. So that's about it. Nag, do you like your haircut?
Super.
You have to
I
say
loved
that.
it. No, I loved it.
You have to say I like it.
Super.
You have no choice, man.
Nothing.
What choice do you have?
I loved it.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right. Oh, we got a shout out to the camera guy.
All right, shout out to camera guy. Here is the guy who actually did the whole thing. This is John Larson from Chicago, Illinois.
Correct.
Correct. He's a barber. What city?
Morris, Illinois.
You have a barber shop?
Where's that? Yes, I do.
You guys need a haircut? You live in that area?
Lars Barber Shop, Morris, Illinois.
And he's MC certified.
That's right. MC.
You got it. How do we end the video?
How do we? I was just.
I think right there.